What's the word, y'all? It's Double R the guy tapping in with y'all. So look, today I'm gonna be showing y'all and explaining how to blow up on TikTok, how to market yourself as an artist, how to market yourself as a content creator, and how to use these platforms to elevate yourself to the next level. All right, so first we're gonna talk about TikTok. The way, first, before you do anything on TikTok, you have to have good content. Good content, valuable content, and creative content. You have to be different. You have to be doing something that's different. You can't be doing what everybody else is doing. And I know that sounds so cliche, but that's the realest way I can explain it to you. If you're not doing something slightly different than what everybody else is doing, even slightly, you're not gonna stand out. You're gonna look like everybody else. Your content has to be original. That means, you can make videos off other people's stuff because that can be original in a way, but your content can't just be all about that. What are you bringing that's different to the table than everybody else? So your content and what you doing is most important. So we got people at two different stages, right? We got people that don't know what they want to do, and we got people that don't know what they want to do but don't know how to do it to that level that they want to just yet. So for the people that don't know what they want to do, you really need to sit down and figure out what it is that you want to do. And if you don't know how to figure that out, you just need to start trying out new things. Find things that you already interested in. It don't even have to be necessarily you doing something. It could just be a pastime or interest, like shoes. It could be TV shows that you like. You just like talking about TV shows. Whatever it is you like to do, make it into a hobby. Make it into a thing that you do where you can talk about it and post content about. All right. So, knowing what you want to do, and then we got the people on the other side that don't know what they know what they want to do, but don't know how to market themselves or get it out to the people. So first, for example, if you make shoes, let's say, or say you a sneakerhead. If you a sneakerhead, start interviewing shoes, like showing, just talking about them, talking about new sneaker releases, anything, because it's not necessarily about you promoting exactly what you do. It could just be promoting your interest. And for example, I've been making music for a long time, but once I start getting more into the conscious end or the woke side and start putting videos out about that type of stuff, is when my following started to really come. So not to say that my music isn't good, it's just this wasn't marketable in the sense that this wasn't as relevant as this. So you may be an artist and you may feel the same way, like I'm posting videos on YouTube and it's not even that the music wasn't marketable. I just feel like certain platforms, and a lot of these platforms, aren't used to market music right now in the sense of upcoming artists. Like if your music is already out there, then good. But if you an upcoming artist, it's gonna be hard for one of your videos to just go viral, because I feel like, and I don't know this for sure, but I'm almost positive that there's some type of censoring going on Instagram and all these other platforms. It definitely is censoring going on. I'm not even gonna joke around. It's definitely censoring going on. They, like, for example, Instagram doesn't put videos. Instagram basically decides which of your followers or which of the people you following you're interested in. And that's censorship, because you see, I have so many people that I follow, to the point where I just start unfollowing everybody because I'm not even seeing their content anymore. And I'm just gonna rebuild my following up. But I start unfollowing people because it's people, I'm going through my following, I'm like, this person just posted something a day ago and I haven't seen none of their content in months, in a year. You know what I'm saying? So I know these platforms are censoring certain content that's coming to your feed, and especially the music. I feel like they have a program that's capable of detecting music behind videos. They have technology that's capable of detecting banners and where information is placed at in the video based on the font, the color, the text, and they will traffic videos to your page based off the ones that you're interested in. So if you watch videos that have subtitles in it a lot, you're gonna see videos with a lot of subtitles. If you see videos that got a lot of red in it, and you interested in those type of videos, you're gonna see it. You may not notice it, but that's what's going on. So it's a lot of censoring going on. So when it comes to my artists out there, find something else that you can use to promote your music and draw your artists in, or draw your fans in and your fan base, because it's gonna be hard to just push your music out there without any other thing. I don't care if it's streaming. Even if you stream on the game and you play the game a lot, start streaming and building your streaming fan base up. Next thing you know, people from the game gonna start following you on YouTube, and now they checking out your other content. So it's about being able to cross-reference your content. Another important thing is knowing which platform is best for you. I find TikTok is the best platform right now for anything, simply because it shows and market show videos to people that aren't following you. So, for example, on Instagram, only the people that are following you will see your content, unless it hits the explore page. The home page on TikTok is the explore page on Instagram. So as soon as you get on TikTok, when you scroll down like how you would on your home page, you seeing videos of some people that you follow, that you mostly watch, and you seeing everything else is random people. So that means that every day that you post something, your stuff is going on the For You page, which is basically the explore page. And when people hop on their phone, it's a chance that new people are going to find you. It's not a chance, it is gonna happen. New people gonna find your content, they're gonna watch it because it's readily available to you. So that means that you're getting followers every day. That means that your account is gonna grow every day. That means that your audience is expanding every day. So Instagram isn't like that. When you post stuff on Instagram, only the people that Instagram feels is interested in your content is gonna see it, which is another word for censorship, all right? So not saying that TikTok doesn't censor, because I'm pretty sure they have algorithms, but it's to what degree. All right, so if you want to market, get on TikTok. All right, a lot of people get caught up in the Instagram world and the social media world to where it's just personal for them. Instagram, social media, TikTok, and YouTube is not for social and personal reasons. Not social, my bad, personal reasons. You should be on Instagram and all these social media websites to express your brand. Now, if you want to just have it and you're not using it for that, which I don't see why you would, because if you have any business, I don't care what it is, you need to be using social media. But for anybody that's just using it for personal reasons, just use it for personal reasons. If you're gonna have a social media where you post personal stuff, keep it personal. But use this because your Instagram needs to look a certain way. Your social media accounts need to look a certain way. It needs to have a flow, all right? As far as TikTok, getting into TikTok again, you want to post multiple times per day, because remember, on TikTok, everybody is seeing your content constantly. Everybody is seeing your content constantly, and if you new people are seeing your content every day. So when you post once, this group of people are seeing it. When you post later in the day, a whole new group of people are seeing it. When you post third time in the day, a whole new group of people are seeing it. So on TikTok, you can post as much as you want and not be affected by it in a negative way. So that's the powerful tool on TikTok. Another good thing to do is to go and look at content creators that are making content that you want to create. If you see somebody on TikTok or Instagram that's making the type of content that you like, and that's the type of content you want to create, start using that format or using that template. But you have to be able to make it your own. And you can't just take exactly what somebody's doing and do that. You have to make it your own. Like, for example, like chicken nuggets versus chicken tenders. It's still chicken, but they're different. Like, chicken tenders brings a different vibe than chicken nuggets. Or curly fries versus waffle fries. Like, it's two different vibes. So you gotta be able to do that with your social media. You know, you gotta be able to do that. So for example, if you get somebody on TikTok and you see they're making certain types of beats, You got to figure out, all right, I can use this style and do it to this or apply it to this, but you have to bring your own spice because otherwise it's not going to be original. All right. So find people, and they call it a niche in TikTok. Find somebody that's in your specific niche that's doing what you doing, and kind of take that format and run with it and build on your own and expand in your own way. What's another good thing as far as TikTok? Hashtags. Hashtags aren't important how they used to be. People abuse hashtags, so algorithms don't really cater to hashtags how they used to. What's important is the title of your video, the music that you're using. When you on TikTok, popular music will pop up in your feed. So if you notice, if you got a TikTok, you're gonna see a lot of videos that have the same music. That's because TikTok has determined you're interested in videos with this music behind it. And in order to keep you on their platforms longer, it's gonna market more videos with that type of music. If there's music that's trending on TikTok, use that music in your videos, because TikTok is gonna push that video out more because this song is trending and a lot of people are watching this song or watching videos with this song behind it. So in order to keep people on our platform longer, we're gonna push this out. Another thing you wanna do is at the start of your videos, you need to promise your audience something. Whether it be, watch to the end of this video and I'm going to blow your mind. I promise by the end of this video, you will feel a lot better. What are you promising your fans and your audience that's worth them watching? What is the benefit of me watching this video? Am I gonna feel better at the end? Is my mind gonna be blown? Is my head gonna be fucked up? Am I gonna be able to show this to somebody else? Am I gonna get a laugh from it? So what are you promising to your audience at the beginning of your video that's gonna get them to be encouraged to watch? All right. So your first 10 to 20 seconds is everything. Now, I'm not even gonna say 10 to 20 seconds. That's when it comes to music. But when it comes to TikTok or videos, you got about 5 seconds, if that, before somebody swipes up. 3 to 5 seconds. So them 3 to 5 seconds, you need to be dedicating the most energy into that part of your video, because the rest of the video may not even get watched if the first 3 to 5 seconds isn't interesting enough. So that's why I say you have to promise them something, and it has to be a real promise. It has to be worth something. What else? Okay, we could talk about artistry now. And if I get some more ideas back on TikTok or any of these other social media platforms, I will go back into them. One thing about Instagram, finding your own template, marketing your brand, and having people constantly see your logo, having people constantly see your name, because that's the marketing. You know, when you watch a Burger King commercial, it's not the first time, it's not the second time, but it's the third time that make you be like, damn, I keep seeing this commercial, I might as well go get some Burger King. That's what's gonna make you go do it. So you have to keep pushing it in their face. You have to keep shoving it at them until they accept it, because otherwise they won't. You know, you have to have a sort of, I wouldn't say gimmick, but you do. You gotta have some type of gimmick that's gonna get people to watch your content. It's like the fish with the bait. Like, if you don't got bait on your hook, it's not gonna, you know, you click on clickbait all the time and it gets you and you end up watching it because they got you, you know. But I reinforce this with positive content that actually it was worth clicking on. Yeah, I got you to click on it, but when you clicked on it, you learned something. You enjoyed it. It was actually good content. And that's why I said at the beginning of this video, your content is the most important thing. All right. So, the way your brand looks, the way your page looks, if it's aesthetically pleasing or not, which means, is it visually pleasing? When people look at it, does it make them want to go through more of your page, or does it make them want to scroll to the next person's page? All right. So clarity and consistency. You have to be consistent with what it is you're doing. You have to be ready to wake up every day and work when you don't feel like working. You got to be able to get off your ass. If you're an artist, you need to write every day. You need to make sure you put at least a 16 down. I don't care if it's to a beat or not. If you're a content creator, you need to be making content every day. And if you're not making content every day, that day you doing something that's beneficial to your brand. Whether it be filling out paperwork to get your LLC, whether it be writing up a business plan. Another important thing, get you a whiteboard. You need to see your visions. You need to see what it is you writing down. You need to see what it is you put into the universe. You need a daily reminder to tell you, yeah, I'm on $1 million mission. I'm on a million follower mission right now. I want my social media to be this. So you need to see that every day when you wake up. That needs to be on your mind every day, all day, on the back of your mind, so that you constantly drawing in that universal energy to create what it is you want. YouTube, and all these different platforms. Each platform, use them differently. Me specifically, I'm putting some of my same content on each platform, but for the most part, I'm dividing my content amongst each platform. That way, there's a reason to go to each one of my platforms. You can't find what you're getting over here. It's something completely different over here, which is gonna make you cross-reference all my platforms. I use certain platforms, like, for example, I may use Instagram to promote a video on YouTube, all right, which I did, and which I'm doing right now. So you on Instagram to get the updates, and my content is on bigger platforms, specifically platforms that are paying you. YouTube is gonna pay you. TikTok's gonna pay you at 10 grand after 10K. Not 10 grand after 10K. They're gonna start paying you at 10K followers. I believe Instagram starts doing this too. Yeah, posting content. Content is the new residual income. So divide your content amongst everything. If you got a Snapchat, only post certain things on Snapchat. Only post certain things on Instagram. This forces people to follow you amongst all platforms. It's also important to use every platform, even though it's really annoying. Focus on one, build one up first, and put all your time into there. If it gets tiring, I know that shit gets tiring, but if you can stay consistent with posting on all platforms, and that's why I say post different things on each platform, because that way you don't feel like you're just posting the same shit on every platform. That'll get tiring. You know, it's like I'm posting this on Instagram. Why do I need to post it on Facebook? I might as well have everybody follow me on Instagram. But everybody doesn't use Instagram the same way that you do. They might use Facebook more, so you gotta consider that. Some people don't have Instagram. Some people don't have Facebook. Some people only have Snapchat. So you need to be on Snapchat, because that's a whole audience that could be your audience that's on Snapchat. So it's very important. Don't just get caught up into Instagram because this is where all the people that know you is at. Don't just get caught into Facebook because this is where everybody that know you is at, because it's not gonna be the people that know you that support you. It's gonna be the people that don't know you that support you the most, all right? Understand that the people around you, sometimes your light is too bright and it blinds them. Some people around you, they appreciate the light because they realize it makes them brighter and it draws in warmth to them. They draw in that warmth. It's the people that's furthest away from you, like the sun. You know what I'm saying? The sun is furthest away from us. So we can appreciate the sun, because y'all, I had to come inside to finish this video. Literally, as I was talking about appreciating the sun, my phone overheated. So I had to come inside. But yeah, like the people that's furthest away from you can appreciate your light more because they're further away and they can absorb the heat, and you know, they can absorb it. You know, when you right in front of the sun, you're not gonna be able to take the heat. But when you're a further distance from it, you can appreciate the heat and the warmth, you feel me? So it's gonna be like that. So don't even be focused on the people that's on your regular social media accounts, people that you know, people that's your friends or your family, because it's gonna be people that don't know you that support you the most, that's gonna buy your merch, that's gonna watch your content, that's gonna repost your stuff. So just understand that it's all right to start new. It's all right to start fresh and to just start from zero and build up, because you never know what could happen. Like you might think, man, TikTok is dumb, but I thought the same thing, and then I downloaded TikTok and now I got 160,000 subscribers or followers, and my content is being pushed out. My music is getting more plays now, and more people are being exposed to my music because of that. So another thing too is that you have to get it out the mud. It's no shortcuts. It's no none of that. Like, it's not no getting on other people's platforms and thinking you're gonna blow up off other people's platforms. It's no I'm gonna do a feature with this person so that this song will blow up and this will happen, and this that them is very rare instances. And even then, it's not that simple. Like, even if you was to do a song with Lil Baby tomorrow, you still gotta have the reputation. You still gotta have the follow-up behind it. You still gotta have 20, 40, 50 hit songs to follow that up, because you gotta be able to build off of that buzz. You gotta be able to climb higher on that mountain after you already done made it to the top. Because if you blow up with a song with Lil Baby tomorrow, that don't mean that if you don't got no album behind it, what the fuck? Like, you gotta be ready for your takeoff. Niggas is looking for your album. You don't even got an album to back up behind it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that follow up. You gotta have content already built. You gotta have the footwork. When they finally do see you, it's gonna be like, damn, you know, this nigga been working. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's too late. You already done put in all the work. Shit, if you need to take a break at this point, you can, you know, let these videos come up. Never take a break too long. But if you needed to, now you got it. But as opposed to you just blowing up, now you gotta try to work faster and catch up to yourself and catch up to everybody else. And you don't want to feel like you playing catch up. You want to feel like mustard. So understand that you have to build your own audience. You have to have an audience that appreciates your individual content. Content that's only about you, that's only for you. You're not gonna be able to get it any other way. That's how you gotta do it. You can't expect other people to get you to the level they at, because they got to that level on their own. You feel me? So you gotta put the work in. There's no shortcuts around it. And you have to work every day. But the thing about working every day is you're not doing it trying to build the whole house at once. You laying a brick as perfectly as possible every time. You want to lay a brick as perfectly as possible as you can every time, to where you so into that one brick every day, you forgot about the house. And then when you look up, you like, damn, it's time to put the roof on this bitch. That's how you want it to feel. You don't want it to be trying to build this part of the house at the same time, trying to do it all in one day. Your house gonna fall apart. You feel me? You gonna quit the project before you even start because it's too much. But when you just say, I can just lay one brick every day, by the end of the year, you're going to have a nice-ass house. You're going to have a nice-ass house, all right? So that's mostly it. I'm trying to think of something else that I could say. I know it's more. Yeah, I can't really think of too much other. If I do, I will make another video. But if you apply what I just said and take all of that content and really apply it, for the most part, you should be heading in the right direction. And it's mostly just consistency. You have to, the best person isn't the best. The best person is the most consistent. It's a lot of good people out here that do their thing and they work hard, but they're not consistent with posting content. They're not consistent with doing this. They're lazy. They're not posting every day. They're not grinding every day for whatever it is you do. This don't just apply to music and TikTok. I'm just using that as an example because that's what I can relate to. But you gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. You gotta be willing to no sleep. You gotta be willing to stay up. You gotta be flexible. You gotta be able to, all right, I'm gonna work a half an hour right now, 3 hours later, and then I'm gonna work half an hour now. Later on in the day, I'm gonna work 3 hours, and then in the middle of the night, I'm gonna work an hour. That's gotta sound okay to you. When I say that, that can't sound like, what? I won't be doing that shit. If that sounds like that, you're not gonna do it. But to you, if you like, fuck it, I'll do whatever it takes, you're gonna be the person that make it. And that's where you gotta be. You gotta be willing to do it when you tired, when you ass tired. You gotta be willing to do it when everybody else having fun, and you gotta sit here for 3 hours and figure this shit out just so you can do it. You feel me? That's where the energy got to be. But yeah, that's mostly it. Follow me on here, subscribe to me on here, hit the notifications bell, go on my Instagram account at Double R the God. All my platforms is RR the God, Double R the God, and you can find me on there. And yeah, stay up to date. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. One.